And we're live. Welcome back to another Commonwealth Sports Betting video. I'm Ethan, better known as Best Pie Bets on Twitter. Joe O and Sean already in the chat. It is a dry excessive heat warning here in Arizona, but back at it again. But recap from last week, Wednesday, for Angels first 5 minus half. Lost, unfortunately, but it's a plus money play, but it wasn't even coming close. So we move on to today. Hope everyone is having a great July 3rd and a good weekend. You guys enjoying your 4-day weekend. You guys keep enjoying. That's awesome. Hopefully you guys have something planned for 4th of July with your family, because that's all that matters here, is family and having a good time with people that you love, basically. So awesome to see Ricky Fowler win his first time since it's been about 4.5 years. So it was like 2019, I believe, in the Waste Management Open, the Wasted Management Open, as a lot of locals here like to call it. Good for him. Didn't play him in any way, but I was happy for him. That's for sure. I think it's good for the game of golf for him to win again. He had that moment of relief basically once he won. That sigh of relief. He finally done it. He's been really close this year. Has been playing some really solid golf, and I'm glad it all came together for him. But hey, I have no idea what happened to the panda. I don't know. You were trying to make me throw it away. I remember that, Joe. So you tell her that. How about that? Because you were trying to make me throw it away. I remember that. But I don't know where it is now. It's man. But I'm happy for Ricky. Excited for this weekend. Nothing too crazy with the John Deere Classic, but the Genesis Scottish Open is this weekend. Big event in the European side of things, where a lot of the top guys like to go over there week before for the Open. Get used to the link style play. And it's a pretty, elevated field of good purse and stuff. Genesis sponsors it, so they have a good purse and stuff like that for the players, and kind of eases them into the, fourth and final major of the year, which is, wow, I can't even believe that. It's already freaking 3 down and only 1 more to go, and then golf becomes kind of slow for a while. But until, the playoffs, it's always fun. If it's not Scottish, it's crap. There you go. But it is. They like to get used to it. I think it's on the same course every year. I'm not too familiar with the European tour, but I do know of that event. But I know more about the John Deere Classic, unfortunately, with that being an Illinois' only PGA event of the year. Silvis, Illinois, so it's basically on the border of Missouri and TPC Deer Run. Really cool things there. It's cool that they probably get all the top equipment and stuff. They on the 18th hole, they have a little island with a little tractor on there, which it's a nice little touch for these guys. And if one guy does win it, I think they do get into the Open if they haven't qualified already. I believe, to double check, of course. But winners usually the event before kind of coincides with the next major, something like that. I would have to look up the qualifications and stuff like that. But most of the people that are already qualified for the Open go to play in the Scottish Open. So basically that to prepare for their, for the 4th major of the year, basically. Hey, Summer. Hello, Sean. Let's go. Back in here. Can't wait to play golf later in the excessive heat warning. But it's just a dry heat, Sean. I'll be wearing my parka, be wearing my hat, my gloves, ski mask. You always look professional with the ski mask on. Earmuffs, more protect those ears. You don't want them to get too cold out in this in the desert here. So it's summer. It's summer going on for the this is Arizona now. Next week it's looking. I saw somewhere it's going to be like 115, 116 high. So yeah, it's going to be a hot day when it's already over 100 degrees by 10 a.m. So it's just how it is. I'm going to be getting up early tomorrow. Long Johnson. Oh yeah, Johns. Oh, okay. Fair enough, Sean. No wonder they call him Long Johns. But anyway, I'll make it short and sweet. This game starts in about less than an hour, so I'm gonna go with the St. Louis Cardinals first 5 money line plus 115. You can get it at Bookmaker right now. I just checked it. It's high. Wait, gosh, yeah, fair enough. Hey, you ask him, he would know more about it than I do because he was trying to get rid of it. He hated it, but I liked it. So you have to have a talk with him, that's for sure. But going with the St. Louis Cardinals first 5 money line plus 115 at Bookmaker against the Miami Marlins. St. Louis coming into this last one winning 2 of 3. Miami off a 3-game straight loss and sweep. So St. Louis just won 2 of 3 out against the Yankees. So I think they're trying to find their groove here. They're dead last in NL Central and nothing to show for it. I think they start turning around. This roster's, I think, too good. I think they start maybe picking things up now and after the All-Star break. Maybe that break will be not much needed mental reset for them. But Miles Mikolas versus Braxton Garrett. Mikolas has to turn around sometime, I believe. So he streaky of this year. Lost 4 of his last 5 starts, but right before that won 3 of the 4 he started before that. Each time with a no decision in there with both of those parameters. I think he bounces back after letting up 7 hits, 5 earned, and 3 walks in 5.2 innings against Milwaukee. It's a good spot for him to bounce back. Miami, he has an away ERA of 3.63, so he's much better on the road than he is at home. Looking at Braxton Garrett, lefty, has let up 1 earned run or less in 4 straight. I don't think he keeps it going, especially against this Cardinals team who's actually been hitting lefties pretty well recently. I'll get more onto that later, but he has a home ERA of 5.35. And, he's been doing worse at home than he did on the road. So it's kind of these splits are favorable here. Looking at St. Louis in their last two weeks, in the first 5 against left-handed pitching, 306 average, 368 weighted on-base average, and 3rd in weighted runs created plus along that stretch with the 135. Miami, last 14 days, first 5 versus right-handed, okay average, 257, but 294 weighted on-base average and an 86 weighted runs created plus, good for 22nd in those parameters. But St. Louis, not too much experience with Braxton Garrett, but in 23 at-bats have a 391 average and 962 OPS out of the St. Louis players combined. But Miami, same, not that much more experience, but with 37 at-bats, a 189 average, and a 514 OPS. I think this is a good value on a Cardinals team that's been undervalued a lot. Deservingly so. They've been losing this whole front stretch, it seems like. A dead last basically in their division. Sorry, blinking there. Tom, hand pink. I think it's an emoji or a GIF that you tried to send and it kind of didn't go through. That's my educated guess there, but wave back. But I really think this is good value on this Cardinals team, seemingly turning it around. Marlins, they've been good, but I just think Cardinals can, since they've been hitting lefties pretty well recently, I think they can turn around in the first 5 at least. I don't know how they will do in the after the first 5, but I can't trust their bullpen with everything that's been happening. So Cardinals first 5 money line plus 115 you can get at Bookmaker. I believe at Win as well too. And let's get this run going. Keep it on rolling on keep it rolling, keep it moving. I will be back here tomorrow, believe it or not. I want to say 2 hours beforehand, so 12:45 my time. So that'll be 3:45. 3:45 Eastern. So there you go. Time zones, man. So 12:45 Pacific / Arizona right now, and 3:45 Eastern time. I'll be back tomorrow. Want to do it earlier, get it out of the way, so you guys. And it's going to be a big slate, so I want to be able to talk about at least a game I like or something for you guys. So it's not the whole day of nothing. So yeah, because I think most games are being played in the afternoon or earlier morning or stuff, which makes sense at 4th of July. But I'm going to be in the morning. I'm going to be working a little bit. So, yeah, got to do that. Then come back and do this show for you guys. And then you guys enjoy your 4th of July. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. I will be back, like I said, tomorrow, 12:45 Pacific, 3:45 Eastern. I'm doing the math in my head, but hope you guys have a great 3rd of July as well as 4th of July. Make sure, since the 4th of July is coming up, you better get the 5th for the 4th on the 3rd. So that's today. So you guys better get your 5th for the 4th today. So guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at CW Sports Betting. Follow myself at Best Pie Bets on Twitter. I will be posting an update there when I'm going to be, getting that episode, video out for you guys too. So, yeah, hope you guys have a good 4th of July. Once again, Cardinals first 5 money line plus 115. Game starts in a little bit. So, you guys have a good rest of your day. I'd like to thank everyone in the chat: Susan, Tom, Summer, Sean, Joe O. Always in the chat. Let's go. Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend, an extended weekend, as well as hopefully you guys have a great 4th. So, but I'll see you guys here tomorrow. You guys have a good one.